some upsets, some Cinderella story.
Ziller got smoked.
Oof.
I think he lost 6 up.
Oh man. Sounds like me against Creighton the other day. But then he got bounced from in the Ryder Cup. But then he failed API this week in TGC Tour. So I feel like I got ripped off. Oh yeah, yeah. He's failed. This is 3rd or 4th time.
So I think it's
Which
causing it's the
it's the new metric. I think is getting a lot of people.
The one that doesn't hit the top.
Yep. If it does, like I don't think it has to hit the top, but it does need to go far enough up, which I don't know how far, but it needs to go far enough up and be within the blue. Is the way I've understood it.
I suck. I'm all over the place, so it's kind of where you think it's like real golf for me.
Oh, me too. Yeah, yeah. A lot of it's just hoping I guess correctly, or miss correctly, I should say.
Yeah, I'm just a Corn Ferry guy, so it's like, So I got a message that I had been withdrawn, and so I sent a message like, "What the hell did I do?" And they told me, "Yeah, you can ignore it. It's just for the PGA guys."
Oh, okay. So you would have failed if you had been on PGA, basically, is what they were saying.
I would have been withdrawn. Yeah. Like, well, I don't want you to think I'm a cheater. I just.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and what it can be too is you may. How old's your controller? Because I know controller age has a factor as well. Because if you got a groove worn into it, it'll read right down the middle every time.
No, it's actually broken old one. My wife almost had to ground me and take the game. So I broke one and bought a new one like 6 months ago.
Okay.
I've been using that ever since.
Okay.
But I do notice, like, whenever I do a designer, if I do the designer, sometimes I'll like be sitting there and it darts to the left for some reason.
Oh, interesting. Just while you're sitting there.
Yeah, so it doesn't seem to affect me when I play, but at least I don't think anyway. You got the link, by the way?
Yeah, I posted it to the chat, the Facebook chat. You got ready? My dog is getting into the leftovers.
Oh yeah, and forgive me, I will probably have a dog that might bark, who's an old one that might have in the middle of the match, so I apologize if she comes down. I got my 2 little kids sleeping upstairs.
Yeah,
When I hear her speak, I'll tell you.
It's all good. We can use it as a doggy potty break, because I'm sure my puppy, he's almost 12 weeks old. He'll be 12 weeks old Sunday. He's gotten better about being vocal when he needs to go to the bathroom. He was just asleep, which letting him sleep this late was probably a mistake on my part. But he's a pretty good boy. He's a poodle, so he's pretty smart.
Good.
What kind of dog is yours?
Well, we have a border collie.
Oh, they're the smartest, right?
Well, ours is a moron. She's really old, and she's also got a prosthetic leg. And so when she walks around, it's like, as loud as can be. She's got no stealth mode, and so when it's like, and she's got no patience. So if it's somebody that if she needs to go out, and she's gonna let you know, and she's gonna clomp around, wake everybody up, and she goes out.
Okay.
That's why with a 1 and 3-year-old that's going to sleep, I try to run and shut up.
Yep.
So yeah.
Now, was she a working dog?
No. We actually rescued her about 6 years ago. We think somebody dumped her in the field.
Oh.
And then when she was out there, she got caught in an animal trap.
Oh.
To get out of it, she chewed down to her bone.
Oh my goodness.
To slide out, and
good luck, lads.
Just above, I guess what you would call like the elbow.
Okay.
And so she's still got a little pad there. But every day we put just like a prosthetic little attachment on there. It doesn't hurt. She loves her leg, and then she can walk around like normal.
That's cool.
It's really loud. But yeah, she's old, deaf and blind. It seems like, so she'll just go to the door or window.
And just okay.
Let it go.
I don't know why it's taking so long to load in.
Everybody's excited to play.
Yeah, I guess so. Everyone's got a tea time for right now.
Yeah.
So where in Iowa do you live? In the city or by the corn?
Just on the west side of Des Moines.
Okay, gotcha.
So like where Des Moines hosted the Solheim Cup a couple years ago.
Okay, yeah.
I live basically within walking distance of the course that was hosted at.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah.
I got a coworker who's from. Oh, maybe that's what it was. This guy joined our. I don't know who that is.
I have no idea who.
Uh-oh. Tempo's off.
Still pretty solid.
I'll take it. So I was hoping to figure out if you're Iowa or Iowa State fan by your get up with your guys' uniform. But which one are you?
Iowa fan.
Iowa, okay.
My wife's an Iowa State fan.
At least you're not in the same conference anymore, so it's just randomly.
Yeah, Iowa and Iowa State. Iowa State was always in the Big 8 and Big 12, and then the Hawks are in the Big 10.
The Big 10, yeah.
And then we always seem like for a number of years go down to Florida.
Yeah, and you guys are always playing us in the Outback Bowl.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I've gone to a couple of those. The first time we matched up, I think y'all beat us pretty good, but the last couple we got you guys' number.
Yeah, we had a couple of rough years in the bowl anyway, and then we got Mississippi State. So I was happy about that, and then
oh, we got the same putt. Which I'm glad we got Mullen from there.
Ooh, it seemed like it was uphill very much.
That's one thing I've noticed is putting out of the fringe rough fairway. Sometimes it will jump. Oh.
So you're a big Gator fan?
So yeah, I'm a Gator fan. My wife and I are both grads from UF, and then she's actually finishing her doctorate in nursing right now from UF.
Oh, wow.
So she'll be a double Gator. I'll be a one-time Gator. Which for me once was enough. I took a victory lap too. Like I stuck around I did a super senior year. But that was mostly just for cheap tickets.
Yeah. Well, one thing I would like to do is see a game in the Swamp.
It's something else, man. It's fun. Just as long as it's not a noon kickoff. Those noon kickoffs. Oh gosh, you'll lose 10 pounds just standing there sweating your ass off.
Whoa.
I am hoping we still get football season this year.
Yeah.
Ooh, tried to miss it. Downhill putt, not my friend. But I've always kind of pulled for the Bucks. I'm kind of hoping we get to. I'm kind of hoping we get to use Brady if they don't cancel sports for the fall.
You know, I have a hard time believing they are going to.
There's too much money involved.
Right. Especially this fall. At some point, they're just gonna delay it, and all of a sudden
Yep.
we're gonna have like next January, we're gonna have the NFL, college football, NBA, and NHL all going at the same time.
That would be incredible. ESPN would love that.
Right. Then it's a bit of who gets the TV rights.
Yeah. There'd be a huge fight for that. Oh. It's gonna hold. So yeah, on TGC tours, I'm like 160 out of 180 on fairways hit, so I'm more comfortable being in the rough. Uh-oh.
Yep. Oh, shoot.
Make this putt, and you'll go 2 up. Nicely done.
And then you were the one that kind of spearheaded this whole March Madness thing, right?
Yeah, I told Andrew, it's like, I'm missing this. There's too many good players to not do something like it. Let's do it.
And there's always a Cinderella.
That's right. Never know who's going to do those, pop up and go nuts.
Exactly. Who's going to be the Gonzaga?
Right. Oh, that was, give me a kick. Good pull.
That's a pretty good shot from there.
Oh. Up! God! Just burning edges.
It frustrates me so much. Like that.
Here we go. They're putting for the par.
Ram it in.
And to have the hole. So let's see how that all adds up.
I feel like I've had some rounds on TGC tours where if I just don't burn 3 or 4 lips,
Yeah.
I make the cut and probably finish top 10. But instead, I miss the cut and don't even get to figure out what I would have done.
Amazing how small the window of error is.
Oh, crap.
The margin of error.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculously small. Oh, perfectly right behind that tree. I was an inch away from having that slow down swing like I wanted. The ball. Oof. This should be fun.
Nice.
Get to be a magician here.
Waste.
Got it. Just like I wanted to. If I'd done that off the tee, I'd have been in good shape.
Fairway. Set our sights on that green. And around 230 yards to go for him.
They're gonna get all the way black, but they're still good. For banana bread.
Oh. I checked.
Pretty good.
Uphill lies on those flop shots. Will keep you in play.
Down. Danny down.
Ooh,
Hey.
took it from me. Nice shot.
Wow. Well, gotta have the acorn find a nut. What's that? Squirrel find a nut.
I like your I like your saying acorn finding nut. It's a good one.
Yeah. Well, when you fit this late after the work day with two kiddos,
For
you're
sure.
allowed to go full moron.
Oh yeah. What do you do for a living?
I actually am in investments. I'm an investment analyst.
Okay, cool. With
For the,
Berkshire Hathaway?
you ever heard?
The principal? Yeah, I've heard of him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So it's been a
Oh.
crazy time.
Oh, I bet. A lot of people moving money all over the place right now.
Oh man, and then you got that, and now it's quarter end, so of course everybody's going to want to know their
True.
performance numbers. So it's going to be this week, and of course we're all working from home.
Yep.
So it just.
Very nice.
So yeah, go figure.
Yeah, I think mine's at least with through Lincoln. That's what my employer does mine through. Let's see if I can put the pressure on here.
This is if you play, it's kind of a little shitty pin placement.
Yeah, if you, like, I could not get any closer than this. I hit that one iron out of the rough perfect. I didn't hit it. Oh.
Well,
I did hit it hard.
it's like on that big slant.
Yeah, I thought I mishit that. Yeah, you want to be behind the hole if you can get there. I feel like on this.
God.
Those double breakers.
Got a 4-footer to deal with here. And to have the hole. Well, you could have had a birdie there. I think you know that. But next time.
So besides Iowa State, what's Iowa's biggest rival in the Big Ten? I know they got a bunch of trophy games in the Big Ten, but I can't keep track of all of them.
Boy, it kind of feels like, we're either every year we're the Nebraska game and the Minnesota game.
Okay.
Minnesota, we play for the pig.
Oh yeah, I remember the pig.
Play for the pig, and then we play. Nebraska's the last game. It's next year, and of course nobody likes Nebraska.
No. They walloped us in '95.
Oh,
Tommy Frazier. I was only 3, but like that, I've seen replays of it, and it was not. It was impressive by them. That was the best college football team of all time.
They were definitely solid.
But now they suck, which is fantastic.
Not
I'm killing trees over here.
Well, see that tree in the middle of the path? Yeah, I don't think that.
Yeah, that
shouldn't be approved.
That
approved it.
I'm reporting it immediately after this.
That's right.
Gosh, what do I do? I'm just gonna hit it hard and hope it misses the trees. They're 90% air, right? Goodness, my tempo's terrible right now. Not like it mattered there, but yeah, pitches. That's my least favorite shot on this game.
Yeah.
Of course, that time I get a perfect. I'm trying to get a fast downswing.
Yeah. Hey.
Thank you for ending that.
I don't know where this is coming from. That's what I need to do. I need to be like. Have you ever seen the movie Uncle Buck?
No.
Oh my! You got some weekend stuff to do here. You put if the object of the game were to get the ball as close to the green as possible without actually getting on it, so you could just chip it in, you would be champion of the world.
Okay.
Oh, it's a classic John Candy movie. If you've ever.
Oh, I like John Candy. Yeah.
If you like John Candy and you haven't seen Uncle Buck, you're doing it wrong.
I'll have to check it out. That's typically what I'll do when I'm playing this game is have something running in the background on my laptop or something and just kind of watch, because I mean it's such a passive game anyway. You can pick it up and drop it whenever you need to.
Yep.
So I'm usually watching Columbo or some shit while I'm playing.
Usually my wife is early to bedder, so she'll take her bath and she'll be in bed at 8:45.
Okay.
I got nothing to do, so away we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, 25-footer from here to the cup.
Not much in this. There it is.
Oh, nice putt.
That yours shouldn't have much in it either.
I hate those little subtle downhill bunkers.
Oh, yeah. Luckily mine only had some at the beginning.
Up! How does that break?
Yeah, that one broke way more than I would have expected. I would have putted mine exactly where you started yours. And who are these people that keep joining our in-game party?
I don't know.
I'm hoping they're watching on YouTube and they can comment and I can see who they are. Show yourself, coward. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I don't recognize Cavatar or whatever his name is.
I recognize his avatar. It's from that, what's it called? Everybody's Golf now? That game was fun for a couple weeks.
Which one was it?
It was, oh, what was it? It used to be called something else when it was on, PlayStation 2, but they brought it back out for PS4 and redid the whole thing. It's called Everybody's Golf on PlayStation 4.
Gotcha.
I can't remember the name of it. No, I have to Google this. Hot Shots Golf, that's what it was.
There you go.
Actually, I think that's what my avatar's from as well. Oh, I don't like my distance. Yep. I knew that was the wrong club.
Alright, here we go.
What do you, I know you probably said it. What do you do for a living again?
I work for UF Health Shands, the hospital, but I'm an exercise specialist. So they have a gym. We kind of specialize in, call it medical fitness, which basically, the way I explain it, it's like the step after physical therapy. So once you get your knee replaced or whatever, and you're kind of out of shape from doing the rehab and not being able to do a whole lot of stuff, we get you back into shape, playing golf, doing tennis, running marathon, whatever the hell you want to do. It's fun.
I don't know how that goes right. I had the left break at the beginning.
It was. I don't know how. I just watched it on the stream. There was no right break in there at all, and it went straight right. I can't see your swing paths, but
So my path is worthless, and so I usually I tend to push everything. So I
I'm the same
usually
way.
have a little bit, but it had that damn line right at the beginning. It was moving left. All right. Well, usually that first line always seems to exaggerate it a little bit.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, very fast. Hold on, kick right. I'm guessing you do right thumb, right stick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Try
that's
to keep.
the tendency is push right.
That's the. There's my.
Accidental fast or very
Had
fast.
I've pull.
Oh.
Pull. I've had a couple of those tonight. Seems like.
Yeah, I tend to
Don't know why.
pull it when I want to do a purposeful slow down swing, which actually ends up working well for me because it's going to fade. It's basically a power fade.
It's out.
You'll be able to get there. So Ryan, did you grow up in Iowa?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, born and raised. Born and raised. But
Oh,
yeah.
crap.
There we go. How about yourself? Floridian?
Native Floridian. One of the few, the proud. I don't know about proud, but one of the few. 30-something million people that live here, and most of them aren't originally from here.
Yeah, if you're in Florida, you're not moving north unless something brings you.
It's usually a hurricane or something, but not too much else. It's temporary. I mean, no state income tax is nice, just because we have all the tourism. And the sunshine laws, it makes us look crazy, but there's crazy people everywhere. You just hear about them here first because there's no, like, the press can write a story about them hours after it happens. Nice shot.
That was fast and got lucky.
They need to put a concede shot, or give them the shot in this, because those are two gimme putts. Like, there's no break. Like, just let's pick it up, go to the next one. hard part was the shot before.
Let's see what
Yes.
happens here on this par
That was two pretty good birdies from where we were up.
It really was.
the fairway and take it from there.
That's what I'm looking for.
This one looks pretty safe. And let's see how this hole goes down for him.
That puppy is going off on that squeak toy. I don't know if you can hear that.
I heard a little bit of one.
From here, he's setting up around 155.
It's funny, today he broke one of them, or at least knocked the squeaker to where air wasn't going through it, and he freaked out. Like, he was like trying to resuscitate. Like, I swear he was doing like CPR or something, like pushing on it with his hands, trying to get it to squeak. And I look over, I'm like, what do you do? Oh, it's not squeaking, you broke it. So I had to fix it for him. That was funny. Uh-oh, slow down swing. I got more work cut out for me.
Okay, we're about 17 feet out here.
Stay up. There we go.
Yep.
Great job up there. Half the hole if he sinks his
I've been hitting those downhill putts a little more than normal, at least the last hour or so.
Yep.
Good putt. Yours is about the backwards version of mine. Mine was going left to right. Left to right's like give me a little more trouble than right to lefts too. I think that's just being a righty. Oh, this hole is set up hard. You do not want to be left.
that was powerful.
Okay. Uh-oh. It rolled down left. Or don't want to be right, I meant.
Right, let's see how he does here on this hole.
Luckily the wind, if you do go too far right, will bring it back. Kick right. Yep.
All right.
That's where I want it to be. You should have a pretty flat lie.
180 yards to go here.
Yeah.
God, it's like you can't aim. It feels like you can't aim far enough left on the shot.
Mm-hmm.
Still too far left or right. That's not
You've been chipping well though. It's a good spot to be. You've got the option at least.
closest to the.
The thing is too, you don't want to be too far left of the high of the pin there. Oh, come on, wind.
I didn't take it.
Yeah, I fought it a little bit with some draw, but I didn't think I fought it that much. Especially considering I put a ton of loft on it.
This about to go 2 up.
Yeah, luckily I was directly above the hole. There's not much in this putt. Oh, crap. I hit through the brake. It was down 6 inches. Oh.
Oh, wow. Well, let's get off the worst hole on the course and.
Yeah, that's just this from a design standpoint. The course, this hole is just hard.
Yeah, what do you think? If somebody threw that in there to get approved, and they played that hole, I wonder if that one even gets approved with that slant.
No, if the tree wasn't there, it would be fair enough. Like hitting out of hanging lies. I mean, Augusta National's got them all over the place, but
Yeah.
just where the tree is just borderline not fair.
Yeah.
And I don't have a club for this hole, so it should be fun. Go. I thought about putting a 2-iron in my bag just for that hole.
Yeah, it's just one of those where you just feel like you can't really do anything to get close.
Yeah. I just have to hope you miss a putt. I've been doing that a lot to myself. Which is not a good way to win.
I feel like there's a lot in this, but man, I feel like I'm pushing everything to the right.
Oh, you pushed it, but it went right in.
Yeah.
You played to your strength.
That's what's so bad about my. That's where I feel like I can be really good, and then I can be really bad.
Yeah, like if one day you're hitting it, you're not pushing it, and you're playing the push, then it just compounds the issue.
Right. So yeah, you go look at my TGC Tour rounds. Like, on a course I even designed, it actually got selected and played.
Oh wow.
So I designed Breckenridge Country Club. If you ever played it.
I'm struggling.
And, so it got on the Corn Ferry Tour, and I almost missed the cut. I made it by one shot. I watched it all week, like religiously, to see if I was gonna make it. Made it, and then put together 2 great rounds. So it was like maybe I just was pushing a little too hard or something. But I don't know.
Get this fairway. Crap.
No, not the best result there. That was some gnarly stuff you had to hit from, though.
Oh my! Stop. Ugh.
Okay, this is very in the rough. So you might want to swap that club.
Oh, stay in the frick.
Ooh, pretty deep rough here. Not going to sugarcoat it.
Oh, nice shot.
Hold on, ball.
Oh my god! I don't know how that rolls out.
There's no spin out of that heavy rough. I think it was slightly downhill too.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Try to.
Putting from around 16 feet out.
Scared of the dark though, apparently.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure on you.
Oh my lord! How does that sharply break that much?
I hit one good shot on that hole. That's golf.
Yep.
That's a good ball.
Okay, let's give her.
join me.
Chipping contest here. Or flopping contest, I guess. Make me have to make it, huh? I see how it is. Ah, fast downswing crap. I had a chance if it was a perfect.
Yeah, you got a good. What are you on the tour in putting?
I'm up there.
Yeah.
Just because I have to be to even make cuts.
Oh, definitely been solid, man.
Okay, and the hole will be tab.
I think I'm top 30.
I'm not surprised. Hit a couple of really nice ones.
Thank you.
One, I mean, hell, on that par 5 after in the woods. That's pretty good.
Killing trees, taking divots.
That's way the hell back.
Yeah, 29th currently. The thing is, though, if I have a bad week of putting, I miss the cut by 5 shots. This week I had my worst week ever hitting fairways. I think I was, last I checked, I guess the cut goes final here in a couple hours, but and I missed it this week.
Oh wow.
But I think I was about 60% of fairways hit. But on the second,
really?
Yeah, oh, it was bad. But the second day, it was very high winds on a course that did not need very high winds.
Wow. Oh, this is interesting. Huh.
And then the world number 1, he went off during the high winds. So it was crazy. He put up like a minus 50 something.
That's incredible.
It really is. But he's failed API 5 or 6 times this season alone. People are very skeptical. Rossi.
Yeah.
People are very skeptical about his. Oh, that's not even close.
Together again.
We're skeptical about his play. So any time he wins, it's got, at least in most people's minds, an asterisk by it. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets pulled on after the cut.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets to stay.
Yeah. Some of those metrics, I'm glad they're doing them. It's just sometimes I don't have a prayer.
Yeah, I know when I was on the Euro Tour last year actually, I guess it was. I was playing with an old worn-out controller, and I failed API once, and I was like, hey, I'm playing with a brand new controller. Or no, I'm playing with an old controller, like, what's going on? And they were like, well, if it's an old controller, that could be your problem. So I bought a new one, made about 5 weeks in a row without having an issue. And then, still that new controller I failed another API. I was like, hey, what's going on? It's a new controller. I can't afford to buy a new controller every month and a half. Like, this is ridiculous. They said, well, are you getting full feedback lines? It's like, no, why? They're like, well, that's why. Because you're what they're calling flicking. And I had no idea that was a thing.
Oh.
And they were like, yeah, even like your last 3 or 4 weeks have been borderline of getting kicked. So the flicking mechanic, or exploit, I guess it would be called.
People flick. be honest.
Yeah, and
I feel like I'm barely hanging on when I'm like, okay, brace your left arm, don't move. Try to go back. Like I watch people in their lines. I don't know how they do it. I need a lesson.
no, yeah, like some people, like a couple names I could think of off the top of my head. It's just like, how are you doing that? And like, why do you think that's how the game was meant to be played? Like, what are you doing? If you didn't have a PlayStation, you wouldn't be able to do this. Crap.
This one bites. Sweet.
So one thing that's also silly about this game, I should be going first here. Giving you the advantage because you're closer.
Are you pretty much done with that?
Just take this and bring that score back all square.
Stay up. Stay up. Ah! And it's gone.
Go. This one's for Pop. Putt, you're in there. All right, he needs this next putt to have the hole. All right, nothing changed on that hole as far as score. All right, you're gonna put this in the fairway. So far, so good for this one.
I think I lost you there.
And he's got around 145 yards to the pin from here. And looks like we have about 135 yards or so to go. Nice. Okay, we're about 17 feet out here.
Turn. Ugh.
All right, if this goes down, you're packing.
Didn't matter if I made it.